Well, howdy all, and welcome to 3 for Friday, number 93. Wow, I'm Bunny Barnes. That coming into the room music was a tribute to another musician that we lost recently. It was the same week we lost Gordon Lightfoot, and I was remiss in playing something of Harry Belafonte's. What a great artist he was. And that one was called Jamaica Farewell, and it was written by Lord Burgess, whose real name is Irving Burgee, and appeared on Harry's 1956 album Calypso and reached number 14 on the Billboard Top Pop charts. Let me see who we got here. Wow, we got a lot of people already. Terry O'Hara, first person in the room, followed by David Harleyson, who I can see now. That's really cool. And David Falcone, what a wonderful set he did earlier. In fact, the first tune I'm going to play, I heard him play, and that's why I learned it. Mike Verbick, welcome. Thank you for the good words. Let me move this a little bit. I can't quite read the comments. There we go. Thanks for the good comments. And Scott Peck is here. Good to see you, Scott. Hope you're doing well. And Jan Anderson, best photographer I know. Good to see your face coming up here. Annette Worley, you made it on the live. Awesome. Hey, Johnson Hogg. Bonsoir. Hope you're doing well over there in France. Terry St. James up from Canada. Or down from Canada. Thanks for coming all this way. And Lauren Payne is here. Thank you so much for coming. It means a ton. And Ken Nashif, great to see you too. And Debbie Freed made it, yay, for the live, awesome. I think you'll like today, yeah. So, first of all, I have a message to read to you from Stephen. He's here, but he said he wanted to write a little note to you all and didn't feel up to reading it himself. He says, after a most unexpected, abrupt, and unavoidable end to the Bunny and Honey show, I just wanted to thank you all for your indulgence and tolerance during the time I spent as co-host to Bunny, and to assure you that I have not, as of yet anyway, passed on to the great Bunny and Honey show in the sky. But I am in the wings, he's there, cheering her on as always, as you may have recently heard. And how about that, Bunny? Sounding good as new. Thanks again, everyone. So that's a message from Stephen. And sounding good as new, I went to my doctor this past Wednesday, and he gave me the all clear. He said that there's still some swelling and redness on one vocal cord, and I have to continue using my inhaler to try to shrink that down and get it to be less swollen. But hey, that's good news. He didn't see any cancer, and I'm happy. I go back in 2 months. Yep. And my friend Arlene and I spent the day in New York, Central Park. Met up with a girlfriend of mine whom I've been pen pals with since 1965. And then we went to see Lawrence Juber. Oh my gosh. Wow, he never disappoints. He was absolutely amazing. We were in the front row. It was fabulous. Check my Facebook page for pictures. Carol Pred made it. Hi. Thank you for coming. Hello, Dave Nardi. Good to see you here as well. So thank you. I'll read these comments to him later. I know you're all, most of you are saying that he should come back, and he just still has pneumonia and not feeling up to much of anything. So, here's a new song for you. Last week, as I said, I heard David Falcone play this, and I thought that might make a really nice instrumental. So this is one of those I just learned it tunes, so it might or might not be good. John Lennon wrote it for his mother, who was killed in 1958 in a car driven by an off-duty probationary police officer when John was only 17. His mom was 44. It was released in 1976 as the B-side of Obladi Oblada. Here's Julia. so much. I see the comments flying by, but I don't want to get distracted. It'll take me forever through this live stream. So yeah, thank you so much. I'm David. I wouldn't have even thought of the tune without you. Thank you. Thank you. So I want to encourage you to share the stream so others will know about it. Get me some more fans. I promise to check the comments later, absolutely, right after this. And thanks to Toby Simmons on the West Coast for getting me some new fans. I really appreciate it. Did I miss anybody? Let me just see. Dave Nardi. Joe Owers, hi. I missed you. And Mike Verbeck, I think I got. Ginger Hopper, thank you so much for coming. Ginger promotes my tunes, and it's really, really sweet of her to do that. Lauren Payne, yes. Thank you. Thank you for that. Good news. I think I got you all. Okay. Thank you so much. I will read them all later. So again, please share the stream. I want to say hi to any invisible friends. I know it's still, some of you have become visible. I know it's still Kit Sarikaku. I think Linda Worsher is visible now. She's not here. Craig Patron, Darrow Anderson, Joel Biget, and David Harlison is here. So that takes care of those. If I'm not hearing your name, then possibly you're invisible to Ecamm, my platform. So just let me know that you're watching it live and I haven't mentioned your name. Either I missed it or you're invisible. I want to tell you about some other people. I shared the Red Door duo, Helen Avakian and David Urban, the other night. They did a fine live stream. I watched parts of it because I was practicing myself since I never played these songs. But I did see them play Hope, Alex Bevan's Hope, and it was wonderful. So if you're interested in a great duo, go back on my feed and find Helen Avakian and David Irwin, Red Door duo. And then today, David Falcone did his. I shared that to my stream as well. But Stevie Coyle and Slim Adelman were off. Dakota Dave's going to be off tomorrow. I think he was on last week. He's doing Bluff Country Gathering, I think. And then, but Warren Bendler will be on tomorrow at 3. So his Folky Friday's on Saturday, so check that out. And I have to announce that Meredith Axelrod and Craig Ventresca, whom you know I'm a big fan of, are doing their 27th, they're doing their 1,000th live stream on May 27th. A little flipped. I hope you'll be there. It's going to be a pretty special show. And it's 11 p.m. at night. And they are just two of the most amazing artists I've ever seen. So May 27th, their 1,000th show. Be there or be square. Yeah. And then what else? Oh, Muriel Anderson. She'll be doing her live on Monday at 7 p.m. She has a special guest. Last week she had Toby Walker, and that was a great show. So check out this week on Monday night. I haven't seen any post for Lawrence yet. I don't think he's on today. At least he didn't announce it. And Toby's not here, so I can't, I don't know. I have no connection. Ken Tyrell, hi. Great to see you as well. Always great to be seen. Mike Miller, North Carolina. Thank you so much for coming in. Yeah, I love Meredith and Craig. They're fabulous. I want to thank Carl Brownfield and in Goldfield, Nevada. He always plays a tune of mine going into a break on the Carl Shop Show every Friday night. KGFN.org if you want to find his replays. Carl Shop Show. Jake Victor is promoting me on his YouTube Rhythm Lines. Rusty and Jan on the Philly folk scene are playing my tunes. They just posted the replay of yesterday's. So go look for the Philly folk scene. Jan Alba and Rusty Crowell. They're a fabulous duo. They just produced their first CD as well. And thanks to Terry O'Hara in Ketchikan, Alaska, for playing my tunes. Laura Hall, Ginger Hopper here today in Washington, Mitzi Quinn, and Mark Richardson in Indiana. Rick Polari and Jason Baker on folkmusicnotebook.com. Having some trouble talking today. So huge shout outs to all of them. And big thanks. I so appreciate it. I'm still getting other DJs to play. And I think of last report, on a few of the stations, I was in the top 10. So I'm so excited. The QR code. Right there, I've moved things around. The QR code will take you to my website if you don't have my CD yet. I would love you to have one. And if you're more of a download kind of person, then in the store, you'll find a second QR code that will lead you directly to Bandcamp. Not sure? Go to Bandcamp, and it'll let you play it at least 3 times before they make you buy it. So you can get to hear my music there. And if you're a DJ, you can go to Airplay Direct, and you can download it for free. And if you're feeling extra generous, always appreciated but never expected, you can find more about my appearances down at bunnybarnes.com. I'll be at the New Hope Winery Sunday from 1 to 4. David Falcone is going to be up at the Dubliner from 2 to 4. So you could go from my gig to his gig. You could spend a couple hours with me and then go over and catch Dave's last set. Or, stay at the New Hope Winery. It's got a full bar and great menu. And I will be doing also on June 2nd, I will be opening act for the Linda Ronstadt Experience. It's a house concert run by Stone Turtle House. So what you need to do is go to Stone Turtle House on Facebook and join, and then you'll be able to see my concert. That's June 2nd, 7 p.m. start. And who else? Craig Esterberg came in. Good to see you. Sorry you won't be a cast this year. And Rüdiger Krasewski. Hallo. Grüß dich. Wie geht's denn? So, my second song. Enough time for that. Let's get on with it. Second song is, again, another new one. Again, probably not ready for prime time. But it's been really fun learning it, and I thought I'd share it with you. You guys are really kind. And it was also written by the Beatles, this time by Paul McCartney, credited to Paul and John, released in 1964. It was the A-side of their 6th single. The single topped the chart in the UK, USA, Australia, New Zealand, and Sweden. But in the UK, it was the 4th highest selling single of the 60s. I got this arrangement from the great fingerstyle guitarist Joe Robinson. Here's Can't Buy Me Love. tune to play. Really, really like it. Thanks, honey. Yeah. So there we go. And it's been a while since I didn't miss anybody. Okay. It's been a while since I played anything from my new CD. And this tune is a medley. This is not a new tune. This is a medley of songs that I haven't played this on my threefer since it was a twofer. Back in 2021. I'm an old timer. So I thought I would play it today. It's been a couple years. The first part was performed by Kermit the Frog, Jim Henson, in the film Rainbow Connection, and reached number 25 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart in 1969. And the song remained on the in the top 40 for 7 weeks. It was written by Paul Williams and Kenny Asher. I'm especially fond of Willie Nelson's version of it. Hey, John Montanez, thanks for coming in. The second song in the medley has been part of the children's television show Sesame Street since its debut in 1969. It's also known as Sunny Days and was composed by Joe Raposo. This arrangement of Sesame Street was arranged by Honey. It's his arrangement. So I want to send this one out to Miss Wiggles. Some of you know who she is. I hope you enjoy Rainbow Connection and Sesame Street. So, yeah, it was Rainbow Connection and Sesame Street, arranged by Stephen. Yeah, honey. Thank you so much for coming in today. I promise I will go right over and look at your comments. I think I got you all. I appreciate the kind comments. I appreciate you so much coming today. It seemed like an empty day. There was no Stevie Coyle and there was no Slim Adelman, and just kind of like, should I practice more or will my fingers get too tired? So I'm glad that you guys remembered to come, first of all, and that you chose to come. That really means a lot to me. Letting the guitar be my voice healed my soul, and I hope that my music makes you happy. If you're in the area, I hope to get to see you at New Hope Winery. And just stay well, be safe. I love you all, I really do. And I hope to see you next week. If you're not local, I hope to see you next week for 3 for Friday, number 94. Bye-bye. Love y'all.